We are about to begin our grand entrance. With that being said, I would like to request that everyone please give a big round of applause to everyone I introduce who will be entering our area to the left of the stage. With that being said, let's get our grand entrance underway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can I please get a big round of applause for Sarah's parents, Bill and Susan King? All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, can I please get another big round of applause for Leslie's parents, Mona and Richard Harash? All right, ladies and gentlemen, keeping it rolling. At this time, I'd like to get a big round of applause for Catherine Escher, escorted by Johnny Simkin. Can I get another big round of applause for Trent Schmidt, escorted by Kayla Kenton? Put your hands together one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Susie Reynolds and Rashid Grimes. How about another big round of applause for Lee Herbert, escorted by Laura Lakeyotes. How about another, there we go, a little trick on the runway. How about a big round of applause for Stephanie McCormick and Chris Streeter? All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Michelle Columbia and Dorian Screama. How about another big round of applause for Justin Clubb and Talena Handley? Can I get another big round of applause for Sam Casciato and Tracy Wen? Put your hands together for our Bro of Honor, Will King. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask that you keep that round of applause going for our Matron of Honor, Amy Delargray. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask that you all please stand. Please join me in welcoming the newlyweds, Leslie and Sarah King. may now be seated. I would like to request that everyone please stay in their seats. In just a moment, we will be moving into our toasting portion of our celebration.
Hello, everyone. My name is Susie. I met Leslie Doodle in public speaking class at USF, but we fell in friendship love after I joined her dodgeball team and discovered our shared love for electronic music and hours of crafting. A couple years later, we became roommates. Leslie amazes me. She has wisdom beyond her years and an enthusiasm that is contagious and makes everything we do fun. Most of all, her love is an endless supply. She is overflowing with it for all of her friends, and she is not shy to let each of them know. When I first met Sarah, the two of them had recently become official. I remember Sarah having an overgrown mohawk. Leslie has said that if her hair was that way when they had met, they probably wouldn't have gotten together. But by that point, the adoration was already there, and I totally understand why. Sarah's personality is endearing and laid back. She is gentle and brilliant, but will never make you feel stupid. And she is highly amusing in her scatterbrain moments, but will laugh at them with you. I've been lucky to spend an insane amount of time with these two over the years. They complement each other in a way that brings out their individuality, love, weirdness, and trueness to themselves. One of my favorite things to witness is their excitement to see each other after being apart for only a few hours. Leslie and Sarah, I'm so happy for you guys. You two deserve all the love you found with each other. Here's to the rest of your lives being silly in love.
Next toast.
You got this, Amy.
So, hi everyone, I'm Amy, Leslie's cousin and matron of honor. Leslie and I are 3 months apart in age, which really helped us be super close our whole lives, even though we live on opposite sides of the country. We normally spent our summers and Christmases together and had great memories from those times. For instance, Leslie and I loved to pretend to be twins. We would tell everyone, strangers especially, all the time. There are dozens of home movies of us singing together, classic songs such as Show Me the Continents and Five Little Ducks. We love to choreograph our own dances to timeless artists such as Aaron Carter, Dream, or NSYNC. We always had great times in Seattle City, New Jersey, like eating cheese fries for every meal, photographing strangers, writing notes to strangers, or kneading milk and bread for our family. Leslie is a great storyteller. However, I've yet to hear one because I tend to fall asleep during her stories. We've had way too many embarrassing moments together, some just so memorable, but we actually reenact them whenever we get together. We've been the same thing for Halloween multiple times, but didn't even know it until afterwards. We definitely had some fabulous times growing up together, like hanging out in the cube, videotaping my fish swimming in circles, making up words and catchphrases, the game catchphrase, ruining the Christmas spirit, paper snow, a ghost, and of course, China sneezes. I'm pretty sure that one went on for 10 years at least. These funny stories are just scratching the surface of Leslie and my 27 years of fun and inside jokes. I believe we tried to write them all down once, Leslie has always been an amazing friend to me and is the person who understands me the most. She constantly knows what I need in important moments. Leslie was my maid of honor at my wedding 2 years ago, and she always knew what I wanted with everything, probably before I did. She's an amazing party planner, and you're guaranteed to have a ton of fun if she's planned the event. I was sick a whole bunch growing up, and Leslie was there for a lot of it. She would always scratch my back or my arm for hours on end whenever I felt sick. Leslie is absolutely loyal until the end. If you ever need something, you know you can count on her. She'll even pinch your nose shut if you have the hiccups. I am so happy that Leslie and Sarah found each other, and together they found so much happiness. Sarah, you are super lucky to have such an honest, open, compassionate, and hilarious person by your side for the rest of your life. Les, you've always been my best friend, and I love you. This speech would not be complete without ending with Leslie and my favorite poem that we memorized as children for whatever reason. It meant a lot to us then, but even more so now, because Leslie said it in her speech at my wedding, and Sarah said it when she proposed to Leslie. So here we go. If I wish and you wish the same wish at the same time, not an hour or a minute or a second apart, then the wish that I wish and you wish will become one wish with the power of two. So if we could raise our glasses. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing this evening? How awesome is this wedding, right? Any party planned by Leslie is going to be amazing. I also want to thank Richard, Mona, and Sarah's parents for hosting such a beautiful wedding. We all really appreciate it. So, for those who don't know me, Leslie and I met when we were in high school. And because of the age in which we met, we've been through all the phases of young adulthood. And in this whole period of time, I had never met anyone that I thought Leslie would marry until I met Sarah. And I really mean until I met Sarah. So, like most people in this room here today, I met Sarah when she went by the name of Kevin. Now, I really liked Kevin. I thought that this person, I thought this was the best relationship that Leslie had ever been in. But I didn't feel like I was quite connecting with this person named Kevin. Honestly, I kind of chalked it up to her being a Harvey Mudd nerd. But still, I thought this was the best relationship Leslie had ever been in, and I really supported it. So that's why I was really concerned when Leslie texted me saying that she had something she really needed to talk to me about, and it was about Kevin. Leslie came over and told me that Kevin had told her that she was really a woman named Sarah. At first, I was distraught, because I thought for sure that this meant that this relationship was over. But what Leslie said next floored me. She told me that she loved Sarah for who she was as a person, and that they wanted to be together, and that they were going to make it work. That was the day I met Sarah. As Sarah has gone through her transition, your love has grown so much stronger. It is as if Sarah opened a door to embracing who she truly is, and in doing so, also opened the door to total transparency and connection that true love needs to survive. Your love is unconditional and unbounded. I continue to be amazed by your love in these dire times when the world feels so full of hate. Your love gives me hope for humanity. As your relationship progressed from the day Sarah revealed herself to Leslie, we began again to get to know Sarah for who she really was. She has come out of her shell, and I am so incredibly proud of her. You're both the strongest women I know. I love you both so much, and I'm so happy for you. I say quite often that Leslie and Sarah are like yin and yang. While in some respects they have stark differences in personality traits and behaviors, but they still manage to balance each other out in perfect harmony. However, the things that Leslie and Sarah do have in common are the things that matter. You both are genuine, smart, fun, and are unconditionally loving people. Sarah, I cannot think of a better person for my best friend to spend the rest of her life with. So cheers to you guys. You guys are so awesome.
Seriously, Kat?
There's no following that.
Just one moment. Technical difficulties.
Take as many minutes as you do.
So we decided we're the slacker crew because we didn't write stuff down, and I wish I did.
Oh, speak for yourself.
You have nothing written on your sheet. I know that.
It's written.
So, how far is the range on this? Because I'm not standing up here. Okay, no farther than speakers. So, those of you who don't know me, my name's Laura Lakiotis, and Facebook reminded me that today, 4 years ago, I became friends with Leslie and Sarah. I was wondering how I was going to start this speech, but thank you, Facebook. Yeah. So 4 years ago, I was in a little bit of a different situation than I am now. I had decided to completely break with the life I had and pursue a dream. And in doing that, some people didn't like it, and some people didn't approve. And I was really scared. And being a mom, you know, you are taught, stiff upper lip, never let him see you sweat. And I didn't, but I was terrified, and I was really scared. And I didn't know if I was doing the right thing. And then I met Sarah and Leslie through a fortunate series of events. It's pretty amazing. It's a story for another time, guys, seriously. And they just opened their life to me pretty instantaneously, with no reserve and no questions, and like, yeah, okay, you're a single mom with 2 kids. I love you, let's do this. And I was doubting a lot of what I wanted to do. I want to be a little political. I'm in law school now, I'm a 3L. But back in the day, I was scared. And it wasn't until one day at some festival, Sarah and I were waiting outside the porta potties for some people that, you know, were a little bit struggling. And she turned to me, and we hadn't quite, you know, talked a lot. You know, Sarah's quiet. Leslie fills out the dead space a lot. I mean, come on. So, Sarah and I were standing there, and she said to me, I'm really proud of you. And what you're doing is really brave, and it's amazing. And I think until she said that to me, I hadn't thought anything I was doing was brave or amazing, and I wasn't proud of it. And I thought, this young, amazing woman can see that, why can't I see that in myself? And that's what Leslie and Sarah do. They see things in you that you don't even see, and they help you realize that you can achieve your dreams. I love you both so much. Thank you for being who you are, and thank you for letting me spend this day with you. Cheers.
Well, I guess since I'm the bro of honor, I gotta pop the collar, right? That's kind of the rule. But also, girls, you put me and Rashid in a tough spot. There's no way we're gonna be nearly as good as what you guys did tonight. But people that know me know I'm a huge cyclist. And besides the great fitness benefits, one of my favorite parts of cycling is most people in the club are 50, 60. So they have a lot of words of wisdom. I could sit here and say how awesome Sarah and Doodle are, but we already know they're the two most awesome people in this room. So instead, I decided when we got to our rest stop a couple weeks ago, I asked all these older guys of, what would you advise to young people that are about to start an awesome marriage? And the common answer was, don't stress about money. If you have love, that's all you need. Yeah! So on that note, I am walking around with $50 trillion. If I can find it. And so I'm not lying. Don't push your day jobs, because that $50 trillion is worth 0 cents. So those are Zimbabwe dollars issued in 2008. Brilliant government move. They gave everyone a bunch of money. But when you do that, the currency goes into the gutter. So just kind of remember, if you're ever stressing about money, that's not important. What is important is that you both are together, you love each other, because even if someone offered me $50 trillion, I would rather have love.
Hello. Thank you. You know, there's nothing standing between you and dinner right now but me. When Leslie and Sarah asked me to speak, they actually said, you're going to be last. So they said, we're going to need you to take at least 20 minutes so everyone's really hungry when dinner comes out. We want to make sure they love it. I want to start with Kat. Kat, your toast was so beautiful. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get my own because I was tearing up a little bit. And Kim over there will tell you that's not something I do very often. Speaking of Kim, I wish she were here because I tried to get her to write my whole toast and feed words to me, but she's not around. And the reason I wanted to talk about you, Kat, was because you're the whole reason I know Leslie. When I moved to San Francisco, living in the Hunting Lodge living room, thank you, Mariam, thank you, Dimitri, I needed a place to live, and I was looking for roommates, and thanks to Johnny over there, I got in touch with Sarah. And we moved in together, and Kat insisted that we had to meet her best friend since childhood, Leslie. She talked about how amazing she was and how much we were gonna love her, and I thought, all right, chill out, Kat. She's just another person. It's fine. But she wasn't lying. And I think what's so amazing, especially for you, Sarah, and I'm coming over there, I'll be over there in a minute, is that no matter how much all of us loved Leslie, and I think we've all known Leslie a while and have all loved her from the moment that we met her, Sarah loved her the most. And most of us didn't even know. I was like, not realizing so early on that Sarah had plans. And so I just want to say thank you both, Leslie, Sarah, Susan, Bill. I don't get to know you as well as I know Mona and Richard, but I know your progeny, and she's amazing, so I can only assume the best about you. Mona, Richard, thank you for raising a wonderful person and inviting myself and so many others into your life, into what feels like your family. I've been coming over to your home for years now. We all have. And it's always felt like I met the best friends of my life. And it's been such an honor to be part of your relationship since before it even started. It's been so amazing to watch you grow, to be that person who lived with you, spent time with you, just the three of us, saw you at your most intimate, yelling at each other, getting so frustrated. I was happy, Leslie, that you brought that up because I was like, I don't know if I want to mention how annoying Sarah gets because maybe that would be weird for me, but you broke the ice for me. I just wanted to say thank you both so much for being such amazing friends. Leslie, for showing me how much love I could have in my life. Sarah, for doing the same, for being someone who I didn't know in college that well, mostly because you were being talked over by Max and Chris. But when I met you and lived with you and got to know you, you became one of my best friends and one of the most special people to me. And we all became friends and became so special together. And most of the reason I know most of you here is because of these two people. And I just want to say we all know how special this relationship is. I think everyone said it a million times, but we can't say it enough. I love you both so much. We're all so happy for you. Thank you for having us. And thank you for doing this and bringing us all together. We all love you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy your $30 trillion. That's gonna be great.